G'day everybody, welcome back to Starfield. I think we're on episode 87, if I'm not mistaken. We are back here in the lodge, just trying to access all of our storage. Apparently this particular storage box is unlimited, so we should keep that in mind if we have a lot of stuff that we need to sort of stash away that we don't want to keep on the ship. Or in the captain's locker. But anyway, I'm gonna start by maybe letting go of Andrasia. We'll continue on our own for a little bit. We do still have a mass issue here, and I'm thinking it's probably because of the amount of aid items that we might have. So I'm gonna think about stashing away some aid on the ship, or some, items on the ship, and then
Hey, I've been talking with the others, and I'd like to get everyone together to say goodbye. To Barrett.
I'll be there, Noel. I promise.
Thank you. It wouldn't be the same without you there. I'll have everything set up in a few days.
Everyone seems...
Wait for the service, 5 UT days. Okay. Missed beyond measure. Right. We definitely have to do this one. To say a proper goodbye to Barrett. I was going to try and continue Friends Like These, and acquire the Freestar Collective archive code. But perhaps maybe we should be doing some other stuff instead. Stuff that's not too, time consuming. Maybe we'll go back to Neon and do a few things there. We also have the Ryujin Industries missions to try and complete as well. One thing that I do want to do is maybe change our attire a little bit as well, because I'm tired of looking like a ranger all the time. Maybe we'll go back to the striker gear, which kind of looks cool. Alright, so let's get a move on, and yeah, maybe we'll go back to Neon and complete a few things there. Actually, we do have that mission in Paradiso, don't we? Proper tea theft. Let's do that first, actually. And I'm pretty sure that'll be quite quick, so you can knock that out pretty quickly. And then go back to the Ryujin Industries mission, which might be a little bit more involved. We might have to sort of sneak around, or maybe steal a uniform of some sort. We'll see what we can do on that front.
Oh, I got sand in my shoes again.
Alright, proper tea theft. Isn't there a couple of ways we could do this? Obtain the Tranquility secret recipe. Heard that there's a Tranquility sommelier staying at the resort. He would like me to obtain a secret recipe from them. Okay, cool. I was hoping maybe we could persuade the sommelier to, just give up the recipe. I wonder if we could speak to this person about it.
Hi, you've got good taste. Come in here.
I'm just having
what
a good
would you
time
like?
relaxing.
Thanks for choosing us over Cafe Lux over...
Okay. Nope. Nothing there. What's going on here?
Oh, hey. A customer.
Jacquot Laguerre.
Welcome to Paradiso Gift Shop and Convenience. Feel free to look around, but don't break anything or you've got to buy it. And before you ask, there aren't any discounts, so don't even try to haggle with me.
Okay, she seems super excited to work here. I probably butchered the pronunciation of her name, but anyway. Are you sure I can't talk you down on any of these prices?
No. Ugh. You people always think that just because we're some French planet and not part of the free stars or whatever, that we're happy to haggle for everything. I wouldn't even care, honestly. But they take it out of my pay if any money's missing, so no discount.
Why do I get the impression that you don't like your job?
Why would I? I have to sell overpriced crap to rude, obnoxious tourists all day. My uncle works for the Paradiso board. When he said he could get me a job here, I expected an executive level job, not this. But it's not all bad. I don't have to worry about getting fired, and I live in Paradiso for free. Now, can I get you something, or are you going to keep asking questions about my life?
Very entitled, this person. Let's take a look at what they have for sale, because this is...
That is what we do here. Sell things.
Yeah, I would love to put a bullet in this person, but anyway. Yeah, I'm just curious to see what they have, because it is some kind of a tourist destination, but they don't seem to have anything out of the ordinary, really. Spacesuits, maybe? Nah, pretty stock standard stuff. Apparel. Ah, yes, we've got some holiday stuff here. If we really, really wanted it, but you know what? Let's not worry about that. Resources.
Have fun out there.
Alright, let's try and see if we can get this special recipe. Alright, so the sommelier is here. I don't know if we're going to need to convince the sommelier, or if we're going to need to steal his key to his room, or maybe just digipick the room. Who knows? We'll see. Let's maybe source ourselves a little bit, just to get ready for some persuasion. Riesling. Yep. That'll do.
A week, right?
Sorry, did you need something? I'm trying to enjoy my vacation.
Who are you?
Rowan Masterson, at your service. I'm a tea sommelier for Tranquility. I ensure all our brews match our high standards for consistency and quality, and I also travel systems-wide to seek out new and interesting brews. After all, I fancy myself quite the tea enthusiast, so I'm quite good at discovering delicious new tastes.
Is it true you have a secret drink recipe?
Ah, yes, the rumors are true. My job requires me to always be looking for new flavor profiles, in teas especially. I've been working on a new tea drink that I think will make a big splash with tea connoisseurs everywhere, but I'm not quite ready to present it just yet. I'm afraid you'll need to wait like everyone else.
Can I convince you to part with the recipe?
This should be interesting.
Please? I'm just a big fan of everything you've done so far with Tranquility.
Well, I can appreciate that. I'm glad to hear you like my other creations. Well, except for Frazzleberry Crush. No one liked that one.
Surely there's no harm in sharing your new recipe.
Probably not.
It's not like it's, you know, super high-tech or anything like that. Come on, sharing the recipe with me can't hurt, right?
It's probably not that big of a deal, to be honest. I mean, what are you going to do? Open up a shop and compete with just one lousy recipe?
Exactly. So, I know you'd like to help me, if you could.
Yeah, I hope so. Very well. I can tell another tea enthusiast like myself when I meet one. What's the harm in sharing what I found to be a particularly delicious brew? Besides, it's not even guaranteed to go to market anytime soon. And even when it does, there are bound to be changes. So here, enjoy.
Tranquility secret recipe added. So I'm guessing this is some kind of a slate. Notice, this recipe is confidential and property of Tranquility. 30ml premium blend synth coffee, 1 gram of crystals, 5 drops French vanilla flavoring, 5ml cream, 110ml Paradiso blend tea, 1.5 gram black tea, 1 gram Saburier tea, Saburier leaves, 0.5 grams of maquia flour, 0.25 grams of gambolum berry seed husks. I don't even know if these things are real things, probably not. Mix 30ml boiling water with 1 gram of premium blend synth coffee crystals. Set aside. Steep Paradiso tea blend in 110ml of hot water for 3 minutes. Add coffee to tea and blend, stirring for 1 minute. Add French vanilla flavoring and cream and mix for 30 more seconds. Okay. What is this thing called? Cafe at the Prime. Okay. Again, butchering all of the French there. But anyway, let's go back to our coffee friend down in the lobby, and we'll see what he has to say. Hopefully you get paid. And I wonder if he starts just selling it in his selection.
You're back. Ooh, does that mean you've succeeded?
I've got the secret Tranquility recipe for you.
Amazing! I can't believe you did it. I hope it wasn't too difficult.
Yeah, let's do this. It was tough. Whatever you were going to give me before, I want more before I hand it over.
Oh, you want more?
Absolutely. There's no reason for us to have a problem, is there?
I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here.
I'm glad you're starting to come around to my point of view. Or actually, no, let's go with this one. I'm not asking for more than I deserve. For any more than I deserve.
I could maybe see upping my offer.
Critical success.
Fine.
Nice.
It'll be worth it once I get promoted. I'll give you more than what I was originally planning. Now, let's see what's in that recipe. Wait, the secret ingredient is coffee? Really? Well, I guess I'm in luck. Once I brew this tea, it'll be a snap. And I have higher quality coffee ingredients to boot, so it'll be even better than what they have here. Stop by if you ever want to try some.
Sweet. Okay. So, extra 5,000 creds doesn't hurt.
Sorry, we don't do free samples anymore. But trust me, everything's pretty good.
So, let's see if it's on the
You
menu.
made the right choice between coffee and tea, my...
So, what was it? Cafe or something? There it is. Restores 5 health, plus 2% XP gain for 30 minutes. Plus 15% O2 recovery for 3 minutes. And it's only 137 creds each. I mean, that's pretty good. I'll buy the lot of it. It's probably adding to our mass, but I do want to maybe use that more often, just to, you know, boost our XP. Any luck with the secret recipe yet?
Not yet. I haven't been able to secure an audience with the higher-ups at corporate to sell them on the idea. But I'm pretty sure they'll go for it when they finally listen to me. I just need to get over this first hurdle.
Okay.
See you later.
Well, I've boosted a little bit of his sales on that particular product, so, you know, hopefully it does some good for him. And yes, I was sort of surprised that they were using coffee to make that tea brew. And considering they have, you know, exactly what he said, better coffee, not synth coffee, they should actually be able to make a better product overall. Alright, so... Escape from the endless voyage. Yeah, we need potatoes for that. We'll come back to that. And there's Barrett's belongings. I'm not entirely sure what this is about, but I'm guessing it's just the stuff that we've stashed with Barrett, so maybe it's just kept somewhere. So we'll look into that soon. Yes. So we need to return a slate to Rafiq Hamza. That's fine. Apply for a job at Xenofresh. Yeah, everything's sort of happening on Neon. So yeah, let's go ahead and get ourselves to Neon, I think. Maybe we'll do this thing with the Ebside Strikers first. I think we're going to do a bit of an assault, right, on, I forget the other faction's name now. The Disciples, I think, is what they're called. So what do we need to do? Optional, get armor for the Strikers. Yeah, alright. Let's try and do that, actually. So who do I need to speak to? I think it's one of the store owners, right? Which we should have a pretty good relationship with. Let's see how we go. Ah, yes. Forgotten about all of the aid that I wanted to stash away. Aid items. Alright. So the shop's just here.
Newell's Goods has a full line of equipment and...
Feel like me? We're fully stocked and ready to sell.
I'd like to buy some armor for the Ebside Strikers.
Oh, dear Lord. Did Briggs put you up to this? All these gangs are a menace. I don't want to have any part of it.
Why won't you sell them?
Because they're bottom-feeding parasites. They steal and murder, and security couldn't care less. Us businessmen have to draw a line somewhere, and this is mine.
The fact that Briggs hasn't forced the issue has to be worth something.
I've known Briggs for ages, and he's not the problem. It's people like Hatchet and Andrea. They're dangerous.
Hatchet and Andrea. I'm not entirely sure who they are, but if the Strikers don't even the playing field, the Disciples will win, and that's bad for everyone.
They are definitely the lesser evil. All right already, all right. You pay and I'll send Briggs his armor. But this is a one-time deal. I don't want anything to do with this madness after that.
Come on, man. I've done stuff for you, so can you please give me a discount?
That's not a discount. That's robbery.
Who knows how long it's going to be before you're going to get an order this big.
In my experience, the right offer is always worth waiting for.
Damn it. Okay. Well, that price is too high and you know it.
If you don't like it, find someone else to deal with.
God damn it. Okay. I understand. I don't mean to imply you're being unreasonable.
Look, I'd like to help, but...
I just can't afford that.
I seem to attract the types with big talk and empty pockets. No discount. Take it or leave it.
Alright. Well, 8,000 creds. This should cover it.
I'll send the armor to Madame Savage's. Have a nice day.
I should have really had something to drink before having a chat with him. I wasn't expecting to persuade him to reduce cost. Maybe I could have backed out of that conversation initially and then could have come back to it. Maybe, but... Anyway, let's do this thing with the Ebside Strikers and we'll continue on with Ryujin Industries' work. Alright, we are ready, I think.
Dreaming of this. Finally, Briggs is going to let me kick these disciples where it hurts. I've been telling him to let his best man loose for weeks, So thank you for changing his mind.
Sounds like you and Briggs have a history.
You better believe it. Both of us worked for that hellhole Xenofresh way back. I was a casualty of a reduction in force. But Paul Briggs's leg got crushed in an accident. So Xenofresh, being the class act they are, they fired him, and later even sued him. So it was him and I on the streets. I helped him through rehab. The Ebside strikers sort of grew around us.
Why would they sue a guy that got hurt on their premises? Unless he was maybe being vocal and maybe they sort of turned everything against him. Maybe. I'm ready to go, mate.
You are something else. The plan's simple. We hit the street runners hard in as many points as possible. Maximum chaos, right? Then Andrea can waltz into their weapons cache, snag the big guns, and then the real fun begins.
And no collateral damage, right?
No promises. The till's running empty. So if I happen to see some marks on the way, then the fishies better pay up, know what I mean?
Well, let's get this over then.
Oh, it'll work, alright? Here's 3 groups of street rats for you. Me and my boys will take some others. Fun time.
Clear disciple hangouts, 0 out of 3. Okay. Seems simple enough. Hopefully we can practice a little bit of, you know,
Anything I can get you.
sneaking and stealth attacks and stuff like that. Alright, I suppose we need to just go through to the main strip and we'll work from there.
Show no mercy. Leave no.
You really going to walk on by and miss out on a chance?
Okay, so they're sort of okay with us at this distance. They're not really annoyed at us for being here. I guess if we go through, they're gonna start attacking, potentially. I wonder if we can go in this way. Might be a restricted area, potentially. Ooh, okay. Almost dropped down there. Could have been bad. Oh god. Alright. Gonna see if we can get these guys. We are still hidden, which is good. This guy's looking our way, though.
Nice hiding spot.
Just make sure that we're not getting bounties or anything like that. Okay, we've got more disciples on the other side there. I guess they've come out of their hidey holes, maybe. Yeah, okay, there's a few of them. I just want to be careful that we're not hitting any civilians here. Should have reloaded. Alright. So that actually counts as 2 because I guess maybe the other guys from the other hideout decided to come out and play as well. Whiskey, I'll take that. Alright, good stuff. Oh no, okay. We had a random citizen die here. Collateral damage. I didn't kill him though, so I think it's probably the disciples have probably fired off a few shots without being too careful about civilians. Oh, okay, these guys are already hostile. Wonder if there's a way we can engage these guys from a distance. That seems a little risky. Yeah. Maybe through here. I don't know, if we can get like a good vantage point. Yeah, this is pretty decent. The people who are going to die are you guys, not me. I'm just waiting for the bar to reduce a little bit because I feel like the sneak attack only triggers when we're undetected or completely hidden.
Run, you bloody bastard!
Alright. I don't know how we're going with the stealth at the moment. Okay, rank 3 is available actually, so maybe we could invest a point there when we do get that point, that is. Alright, so let's head down here. And let's actually grab stuff. This guy's just
no funny business.
Chilling out after watching all of these people die.
I'm watching you.
I feel like we've been in here before. Probably when we first came to Neon, dealt with the first few gangsters. Is that it? Might be. Alright. Time to head back. I assume we're heading back. Hang on. Speak to Andrea Sandoval. Okay, they're all here suddenly.
We got the guns, new fish. Went in, pop, 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 and the cash is ours.
And that's thanks to me and my new best mate. Hit any problems on your patrol?
I'm not sure about best mates.
Comrades in arms, then? Whatever, you did good. Everything's going according to plan, Briggs.
Good. Now we hit them where it hurts. This warehouse is one of their main strongholds. Not going to lie. Taking it is going to be hard. New fish, we wouldn't be here without you. What's the play? Go in guns blazing? We hold back?
Stay out here and make sure I don't get interrupted.
You'll be drawing a lot of heat, but if you think you can handle it, works for me. You heard the plan. Let's do it.
Yeah. Oh, I'd rather keep these guys out of trouble. Plus, I mean, I guess we could probably deal a lot more stealth damage if we were on our own, so let's just do this, this wall hacking. Okay, there's only one other guy up there. I don't know if he has vantage point of his friend down here, but okay, there's a few more.
Stop it! Not to my face! Mess with us, you want dead.
Yeah, so much for dealing a lot of stealth damage, but anyway. And there's just this guy.
Playtime is over. Downstairs, now!
Okay. His voice just came out of nowhere, but okay then. Paramore, I'll take that. Ah, damn it. I should have been using that tea that we've just bought. Could have given us a little bit more XP in this fight. Is that it? I think so. Ooh, okay, are we dealing with security here now?
You think Neon Security wouldn't know about what's going down? Please. Looks like you've done a bit of violence, a bit of murder. Word is, all of this is due to you. Why are you messing around with my streets, huh?
Somebody had to do something about the disciples.
As I can see. So here's what's going to happen. Gang violence gets too noisy. That hurts the bottom line around here. No one affects the bottom line.
Tell that to the disciples.
No. I want you to, Mr. Briggs. The disciples have been pissing me off for far too long. So, your gang throws off sewer rat blue and starts wearing neon security black. Or you can be found face down in the streets. And you say your goodbyes. Briggs is a smart lad. He'll make the right choice.
That's a generous and surprising offer. I would have to agree.
Setting street rat against street rat is pretty elegant, right? Don't take too long. Time to onboard the new hires.
Okay, so these guys are just gonna join Neon Security then. Huh. Interesting. I mean, we do need one of their security uniforms for the next thing that we're about to try and do.
Good you're here. Huddle up, gang.
Is this for real?
They want me to be a cop.
Shit. We could get a real pad. Maybe even move out of website? Briggs, I'm so in.
After all we've done, Neon Security seriously will let that go?
I don't see why not. Do you really think anyone cares who stabs who in Ebside? What's your take?
It's a chance to get out of Ebside. Take it.
It's almost too much to hope for. Anyone object to going for the deal? This is your chance. No one? Good. Really good. I'll give Owen the news. I can't say I was expecting this. Whatever god or gods we please to get you to help us, know we'll be forever grateful.
Yeah, I'm sad to see the strikers go.
Our goal was always to survive. Now we have a chance to thrive. Here's your cut. You better believe you earned it. See you around.
Okay. This is a little bit unexpected, but there we go. Can I join security?
You guys did this? It's almost impressive. Almost.
Yeah, mate, it was all me. I'll take that. Alright, and I guess that's it for Neon Gangs. Unless we find out that Owen double-crosses the Ebside strikers, and in that case, we would probably be out for blood. Bit of revenge. Anyway, so, we've got Ryujin Industries work to do, so let's go back to, I would say, maybe Rafik Hamza. Wait for the service. I don't know if this is gonna tick away as we progress time. And I wonder if we could potentially miss it if we're not there on time, if you know what I'm saying. So, but anyway, let's turn in this slate first. So we'll head to Ryujin Industries, then we'll sort of figure out how we're going to deal with the more challenging task, which is to infiltrate Neon Security. Rafik.
Can I help you? There's always work to be done. Pace yourself, but make it a fast one.
I recovered your slate, mate.
Well done. It seems assigning you to this task was time well spent. And as I said when we met, time is money. Hopefully these credits will serve as adequate compensation. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have an operative to debrief.
Cool. Easy 2,000 creds. I guess we need it because we've just spent 8,000 creds getting armor for our Ebside friends, but so let's start thinking about how we're going to infiltrate Neon security. So access is key. Optional. Wear a suit or security guard uniform. A suit. Where do I buy a suit? It'd be cool if I can actually find myself a suit. Would I be able to buy a suit from simply visiting some of these traders?
Dietrich's been great at... No problem.
So let's take a look. Ooh, okay. Corpo sleek suit. A fish worker mask. Corp wear. Neurocom Mark? Okay, hang on. Neurocom Mark II. Neurotac Mark III. Instigation chance. What the hell is that? Diplomacy chance? Is that basically like persuasion? Well, this says that it's a suit, so I assume this is what we need. Let's buy that. And let's put it on.
Watch your back out there. Wear a suit or a security guard uniform, which is good. Yep, we are in a suit, so we are ready. And now we just need to retrieve the security key card. Hopefully things go well. We might need to do a little bit of persuading so we can maybe get sourced before we go in here.
Manaya Adams is looking for someone discreet. For a job. Apparently, I don't qualify.
Manaya Adams, looking for someone discreet for a job. Okay, sounds legit as hell. We want maybe some wine. Pinot Noir.
I got my eye on you.
Hey,
Neon
keep
security
your nose clean.
chief.
Last thing I want is
Can I help you?
for a DP, an A and B, B and A, or heaven forbid, an MS. But at least then we wouldn't have to worry
I need you
about
to
the
hand
DOD.
over your security
Am I
keycard.
right?
Huh. Yeah, right. Is this some kind of joke?
My job's on the line here. I really need this favor. Look, I don't have time for the details, but it's an emergency.
I'm not sure what kind of emergency would require me to hand over a security keycard to a citizen.
Look, let's talk this over. I'm sure we can come to an understanding.
I thought I made myself clear. I'm not giving you my card.
You understand confidentiality. I need that card, but I can't disclose why.
I guess it's possible you're telling the truth. You at least look professional.
Nice. Yep, thanks to our suit here. I wouldn't be asking if it wasn't so important.
Maybe I can make an exception. Fine. The key's yours. Just remember to bring it back, or I'm reporting you.
Okay, gotta bring it back apparently. I don't know, guys. I don't know how I felt about that interaction because it seemed a little bit too easy. I feel like maybe the game should have forced you to, well, not forced you, but like as an optional thing, you know, get a security guard's uniform first. It seems a little bit weird that we're wearing a suit and then we're just bossing people around in security. I don't think they would really appreciate that, even though we're a corporate rat, you know? No matter how important you are, I don't think it should be that easy to get access to a security keycard. That doesn't belong to you, at least. So, what do we need to do next? We need to return to Imogen. I assume maybe they're going to duplicate this keycard or something like that, maybe? Or, I don't know. I don't know how it works exactly. Go to operations.
Thanks again for your assistance. I trust you'll be discreet.
Hey there. Got that key card for me?
I sure do. Would I be here if I didn't?
Well, you work here, don't you? So, yeah, you probably would.
Well, here you go.
Now we're talking. Not bad for a novice. I think you're ready to kick things up a notch, and your timing couldn't be better.
Okay. 3 med packs. Access is key is done. Sewing Discord. I'm still questioning the legality of this job.
You may as well question the entire corporate world at that point. Just think of what we do here as standard business practices. This next assignment requires a bit more discretion for 2 reasons. First, you'll be dealing with high-level executives, and second, you'll be in the Astra Lounge here in Neon.
What's the significance of the Astral Lounge?
If you haven't already heard the name Benjamin Bayou, you'd better get familiar. The man runs Neon and has ties to anything significant here, including Ryujin. The trade tower is his baby, and the Astra Lounge is the heart and soul. You do anything to scar that and make a scene, I guarantee it'll come back to haunt us.
Astral Lounge. Sounds exciting.
I thought that might spark interest. Our techs failed to uncover a potential deal between Infinity Ltd and Quantum Synergies. Your job is to make sure that deal fails.
Infinity Ltd and Quantum Synergies. What are these companies?
Infinity Ltd is one of our aspiring competitors. They have products in several similar fields, ships and neuroamps being the exception. Quantum Synergies specializes in ship operating software. We don't consider them a major competitor since their product line is so narrow. If the two are meeting to work out a contract, that tells us Infinity must be looking to get into the ship business. And we'd like to delay that, if we can.
Alright, consider it done.
That's what we're hoping for. You'll be speaking with Quantum Synergy's Executive Director Zola Adisa and their Financial Manager Arthur Cruz. I'll be giving you a dossier on both. I strongly suggest you read them for talking points.
Talking points, okay. So maybe we've got a couple of slates that we'll take and we'll have to have a read. Can you give me a breakdown on Zola's and Arthur's dossiers?
I suppose I can give you a brief rundown. We'll start with Zola. Zola is a born and bred executive, runs in the family, so she's highly accustomed to an upper-class lifestyle. She's a narcissist who's also obsessed with public perception, both of her and Quantum Synergies. She wants to be associated with the latest and greatest, so she's drawn to innovation and quality.
Great. I love dealing with self-absorbed people.
Zola may be self-absorbed and superficial, but she's also smart. Her drive to keep both her name and Quantum Synergies in a positive spotlight have led to several innovations in ship OS software. As for her talking points, the key things to remember are Infinity is the cheap version of Ryujin. They're a follower, not a leader, and they lack any sense of clear vision.
Okay, so I guess they want LTD or Infinity LTD to buy in with Ryujin instead of the competitor, I guess. So, why does Infinity LTD lack clear vision?
Infinity has struggled with leadership and turnover for a long time now. Lucas Drexler is probably the 5th CEO they've had in the past few years. Plus, it's hard to keep good employees when much better corporations who will pay more are out there.
If Infinity is a follower, do they have any original products of their own?
They've launched several, but none survive long. Nothing that would be as big as neuroamps or grav drives. That's why they've taken to just following whatever trends companies like Ryujin set. If they can't make money off ingenuity, they can certainly sell someone a cheaper version of a more expensive product they may want.
How is Infinity the cheap version of Ryujin?
Infinity Ltd's strategy to make money is to cut cost on quality. You can compare any one of our products to theirs and see it almost instantly. Low-grade synthetics, flimsy thin materials, high energy usage, they issue at least 1 or 2 recalls a year.
Alright, I think I've got all that.
Just remember, you can refer to the dossier at any time as a refresher. Now, on to Arthur Cruz. Arthur is a self-made man, and he prides himself on that. He's a full package, having both an extremely good knack for numbers and knowing how to talk to people. As Quantum Synergy's financial manager, he's all about driving profit with as little risk as possible. He makes decisions based on facts and heavily researched trends.
Oh, I think I made a mistake there. So it's Quantum Synergies trying to get, or trying to, I guess, buy into the other company's, like, ship OS products or something like that. But anyway, I'd love to get some of his thoughts on what constitutes acceptable risk.
It sounds like the two of you could really hit it off. Arthur's a great talker, but even the best can lose an audience when finance is the topic. Talking points for Arthur are aimed at steering him toward Ryujin over Infinity Ltd. Ryujin's profits are 25.7% higher than Infinity's, even with a superior quality product. Infinity's profits are fabricated. They're one audit away from ruin. We have a history of being financially secure that's never wavered, and we have the legal and marketing teams to handle anything that might threaten that.
Why are Arthur's talking points trying to steer him towards Ryujin?
Quantum Synergies is the top name in ship OS. Their reputation has allowed them to keep the best engineers on their payroll. We can't deny that working with them would be beneficial for us, and Arthur is our best bet in making that happen. Besides, an open collaboration gives us easier access to information we'd otherwise have to find a more clever means of discovering.
How do we know so much about Infinity's profits versus our own?
We keep an extremely close eye on our competition. Thanks to operatives like you, that information is almost always at our disposal.
Okay. Corporate espionage, basically. Alright, I think I have everything I need to know.
Sounds like you're ready then. I'd still highly recommend reading the dossiers, though. Sometimes bullet-pointed statements can stick out in minds easier than conversation.
Read the dossiers so I get all the right things to say. Got it.
Exactly. Those lines are most likely to sway Zola and Arthur away from Infinity, not to mention give them a gentle nudge in our direction. The Infinity Ltd rep is Nina Hart. I'll also be giving you an altered version of her presentation to swap out with the original. We've changed several figures, just enough to cause sufficient confusion throughout their meeting.
How do I get access to swap Nina's presentation?
If it's not on her person, it will be in the suite she has reserved. Suites are patrolled, so she'll believe it's secure. If you can't manage to get her room key or deal with the door itself, try Boone Morgan, the manager. Boone appreciates credits, if you know what I mean.
How did you manage to get this presentation in the first place?
We got lucky on that one. Nina was making some last-minute changes to it at her own home and happened to save it to her personal data storage. Of course, we were able to access it, so we fabricated our own with new figures and put it on an Infinity LTD slate. Assuming she's using an Infinity LTD slate is a bit of a gamble, but one we're willing to take.
Sounds like the meeting's gonna be chaos.
Whenever executives are faced with numbers that don't properly match up, any faith they may have had will falter. Finally, I recommend dressing appropriately, so I've taken the liberty of having a suit made for you. We need absolute discretion on this one. I don't want any SSNN broadcasts about murder in the Astral Lounge. Got it?
What if I'm not really into suits? Well, I am, because I'm actually wearing one right now, but...
If you think you can do better, you're welcome to it. I suppose I can even provide you with a small allowance. Just keep in mind, business attire is preferred, club attire would be second to help blend in.
The only news you'll be hearing is how that deal fails miserably.
Just don't let that confidence give you a false sense of security. And remember, no incidents.
Okay. Okay, we've got the dossiers, we've got the fake presentation, fitted business suit. That's what I'm looking for, so let's take a look at this thing. Might look even better than what we had before. Oh, okay. I don't know about this, guys. Like, these future business suits look terrible. I think whatever we've got looks much better. Hang on. Let's actually take a look at what we're wearing. Yeah, I mean, that looks a little bit better, doesn't it? I think so, anyway. Corpo sleek suit. I mean, does this fit the bill, or... Plus, we've got plus 5% persuasion chance with this as well, so that's quite good. Oh, this one gives us 10%. Well, let's do that then, because if we can really up our persuasion chance with various people, I think that's going to be for the best. Alright, so I was thinking of putting this on the back burner, but there's a lot to take in there, so I think it's probably a good idea that we follow this mission to its end before going back to, I guess, sending off Barrett. So, one thing that I really want to do though is, because just in case, we do have a bit of mass to work with, but I feel like I want to go back to the ship to organize some of our stuff. So, let's see if we can do that first. Let's get to the spaceport. Yeah, and plus we've got a lot of apparel here, which I do want to keep, but I want to stash it away.
My mother wanted me to be a doctor.
Again, still not a big fan of a lot of the NPCs sort of just having to blurt out whatever they've got in their minds as soon as we're within listening distance, you know? It's a little bit annoying. I wish you could just, like, interact with various people, even if the NPCs are not unique. I feel like you could interact with randos and get the information that you want when you want it, rather than be bombarded with that information verbally. Hopefully they make some improvements to how they approach that type of design of future games. Especially, you know, like Elder Scrolls 6, which I'm sure is currently being developed. I hope they really just up their game on that aspect. Alright, so we've got a lot of apparel here. Let's actually put a lot of this stuff away. We'll just keep the one that we're wearing, obviously. And aid. Just trying to see if there's anything else we need to stash away. Street Sweeper. This is a unique weapon, apparently. So it's I guess this is a Kraken? Modified Kraken? I could probably drop that in. Let's put that there, and our aid items. So I'm sort of thinking maybe if I get a like a first aid kit somewhere, maybe I can drop it in there. Here. Yeah, let's transfer a whole bunch of stuff, because I don't think we need that many med packs and all that sort of stuff, right? AMPs? We don't really use these, right? So why don't we store like 20? That should reduce our weight a little bit more. Container is already at max capacity. Oh, alright. Well, maybe it's not so good to use those containers. Maybe I'm being a little bit too pedantic of where I'm storing stuff. Transfer. CQB. I could probably sell all the CQB, to be honest, guys. Let's keep it and sell it. Emergency kit. Yeah, let's store all of that. I think we're using Heart Plus. Or am I using something else? Well, we've got med packs. And... no, I don't need battle stims. 1 second. Got trauma packs and med packs. Yeah, let's do that. And med packs. Okay. That barely did made a dent. We're at 161 still. There must be other stuff that's weighing us down so much. There's this. We could probably get rid of that. Let me just take a look at our aid a little bit more. Heart Plus. Maybe it's all the booze that we've got. We've got a lot of booze. We've got a lot of battle meals here. Though, I guess these are good in case we need to carry more stuff, but we're also being hindered by the fact that we actually have to carry these in the meantime. Yeah, maybe we can put battle meals in there. And maybe wines and stuff, like if we've got too much. So... yeah, let's do all of that. A lot of food. Okay. Okay. Can't put any more in. Bloody hell. So hard to keep organized in this game. Oh no, no, that's not what I want to do. Chunks, chunks, chunks. Yeah, let's store all. I'll keep a couple of the lagers because we could need damage resist. Got plenty of wines. Maybe we can just store some of that. We'll just use the Pinot Noirs for a while. Cures all addictions. Junk flush. Okay. I suppose we haven't really used Aurora or anything like that, so we are not technically addicted to anything. Panacea. Okay, that's really good. Yeah, I feel like I'm probably going to get rid of this. Although, actually, it does do 300 damage resist for 3 minutes. That's actually decent. Sparkling wines. Yeah, let's store these. Actually, no. We'll keep these. Because we could potentially need to up our carry capacity if we're overloaded. 142. Okay, that's decent. Okay, guys, I think we're going to call it an episode here. When we get back, we'll continue with Ryujin Industries' quest line, and we'll try and put a wedge between these two companies that are sort of discussing a partnership. And hopefully we'll be able to do it successfully. There's a lot to consider here. There's the presentation, but then there are also the talking points. So we'll review those slates that we received, and we'll go from there essentially. And hopefully we'll be able to actually not get into trouble trying to replace the presentation that, you know, the real presentation to the dodgy one, that is. But anyway. Righto guys, hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, definitely leave a like down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one.